Throughout history, on every continent, serpent worship has flourished. In the Americas, the Mayans and the Aztecs worship a variety of reptilian gods, sea serpents, feathered serpents, and powerful dragons.
The priest class that ruled the Mesoamerican cultures, Toltec, Mayan, Aztec.
The Aztecs credit the plumed serpent Quetzalcoatl with fathering their civilization. In exchange for this gift of knowledge and technology, the Aztec priests would graciously offer tens of thousands of human sacrifices.
They would have the daily sacrifices, and the lower priest, it would sell beneath the pyramid in the market the human flesh.
Huangdi, or the Yellow Emperor, was the first emperor of China. He was said to be the son of a dragon. The Chinese, Koreans, and Japanese speak throughout their history of dragons. Dragons who possess both physical and non-physical form. The lineage of kings that descend from a race of dragons is often claimed by Asian emperors. When the spirit of the dragon is invoked, human sacrifice is sure to follow. Legendary Mayan story of Kukulkan speaks of serpents of wisdom, enlightening the people, but also devouring their children.
Kukulkan by the Maya is depicted in a number of ways. Sometimes he is human, sometimes he's a serpent. Sometimes we see him emanating from a serpent's head.
You are the Grand Dragon of the clan in Georgia?
That's correct.
That's the highest office in Georgia?
That's correct.
The Kukulkan and the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan are invoking the same serpent deity. There are spirits in charge of regional locations. Both of these occult orders have come in contact with the same ancient evil that inhabits the Americas and thrives on human sacrifice.
Calvin Craig, Grand Dragon of Georgia, United Klans of America, Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
The Klan for the first year or more than a year was simply a group that was a social group, and as a social group, they developed rituals. They developed elaborate mystical rituals that came from fraternity rituals, they came from Masonic rituals.
Albert Pike served as a brigadier general in the Confederate Army. Following the war, Pike was jailed for treason. He was quickly pardoned by fellow Freemason President Andrew Johnson. Among eventually becoming a 33-degree Mason and a top leader of the Ku Klux Klan, Pike was also believed to be a Luciferian. He claimed he was able to summon Lucifer at will as the Grand Master of the Order of the Palladium. Palladism, or traditional Satanism, an ancient Luciferian cult, was then introduced to the inner circle of the Masonic lodges. This influence has flourished into modern-day Freemasonry in the super rites of the upper degrees.
And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth, and pained to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. And his tail drew the 3rd part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. The dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born.